He's just with you I made at home, though. My bad, wrong one.
Why are you the way that you are? Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way. I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
Russia is a nightmare to ship with anyone. If it's not toxic, then it's incompatible, which means one thing. Out of character overload. This is what happens when one of your characters is the Soviet Union. Let's properly look at all the Russia ships. Will he find love or will he be doomed alone? First, let's get the obvious choices out of the way. Belarus and Ukraine. Besides being his sisters, both relationships are unhealthy. Belarus is obsessed with Russia to the point of nearly losing touch with her own traditions and spends all her time stalking him or anyone she perceives as a threat to their relationship. Russia is scared of her, but he's too afraid to cut her off because she might get friendly with America. And he'd rather die than let that happen. In the end, he'd be trapped in a depressing and emotional abusive relationship.
Open this damn door right this instant! You and I are going to get together whether you like it or not! Open up, brother! Let me in! Go away!
Ukraine obviously wouldn't work, as the main reason she isn't allowed to hang out with him is the massive debt her country owes him, and Russia, whether under his boss's orders or not, is the main source of her country's struggles. The pairing is unequal. She's too submissive as well, which might be great for a sadist like Russia, but Russia might not want to treat her as such.
Oh no! I suck! Silly me forgot that my boss has forbidden me to see you anymore! I'm sorry, Russia! I hope we will be able to see each other again one day! She's so weird, really.
Estonia and Latvia. These two are very scared of Russia. Latvia especially, even if I secretly ship it. After leaving the Soviet Union, they were eager to escape Russia. Heck, even during their stay, Latvia was eager to befriend America. Estonia is more focused on his own thing and Latvia is recovering from PTSD. Poland. People apparently ship these two because their years of fighting. However, this would not work as they only get involved if Lithuania is involved. Poland has made Russia cry on numerous occasions and isn't scared of him. Russia has literally killed Poland 4 times and treats it as a hobby. Outside fighting, they have nothing in common. Though I sometimes find myself shipping these two in a certain fanfiction. Now let's look at the more serious candidates. First things first. Let's go over Russia's type. He loves someone who can laugh and cry easily. Someone submissive who can hold in the pain no matter how much it hurts. If this sounds familiar to one person.
I like you, Lithuania, so you may stay at my place if you would like to. What? I am joking. You do what I say because I win. I wish you saw your face when I made the joke. Hilarious.
RusLiet is the most popular and most toxic of all the ships. While Lithuania is submissive and is overly helpful to a masochist degree, his main motive in the Soviet Union is out of fear of violence. While Russia gets pleasure from the relationship, there's nothing for Lithuania. The only thing he gets is scars on his back. Occasionally Lithuania shows fondness for Russia, but it's more akin to Stockholm Syndrome. And Belarus's mind suggestion tricks. The only good thing in this relationship is that they're technically childhood friends. They met for 5 seconds, so it counts.
But out of all of them, Russia is the worst! Something is telling me that creepy SOB is trying to sneak up behind my backside!
How did you figure me out?
What did you do to Panda?
Russia is shown to have a fondness for China out of all the ally members and repeatedly stalks and tries to have him live with him. China responds accordingly. The relationship between them is close despite this. However, I doubt China would willingly go along with all the crap Russia wants, as that kind of relationship would stress him out more than he already is. Unless you have nobody else to ship them with. China clearly wants to be in charge and leads the rest of the ASEAN countries. Not be in a submissive role. Not unlike a certain someone.
Bro, I think you're awesome. Cause bad guys rock. And you're tight with Germany. And you kiss people right after you meet them.
Would you like for me to make your gums bleed?
No, but thanks for the offer.
America and Russia would not work as an OTP. Both of them are too assertive and stubborn about their ideologies. They constantly switch between friends and enemies so much that a relationship between the two would be too chaotic. Imagine this. Your boyfriend of 3 years suddenly starts disrespecting everything you believe in and trying to get you to submit to his beliefs and lifestyles. Even if neither side is malicious, this breeds resentment. Which is probably why stories involving this pairing centers on America being captured, manipulated, and eventually submissive to Russia. At that point, why not ship RusLiet? This ship can only work if one side gives up. Thus breeding interest in the rivalry part of the relationship instead of romantic part.
We are friends, dude! Druk? Heck yeah! Spasiba! 呼んだ？
Similar to America. This pairing is built upon a rivalry, but unlike America, England is shown to be a bit more submissive. This pairing is usually referred to as the safe alternative to US, UK or Rus AIM, allowing England to be a paternal lover of sorts to the troublesome man-child Russia, without fear of incest and tension. For the most part.
なんだよお前、さっきから邪魔ばっかりして。俺に恨みでも。
あるよ。そうだよな。あるよな。
Oh no, I am suddenly concerned for Canada's safety.
Yeah. I'm concerned too.
Maple Leaf.
Canada shares some similarities to Russia's type. He is very submissive, doesn't complain as much, and is polite to everyone as long as you aren't America. They both love the cold, hockey, and can't stand America at times.
Oh, Canada! Surprise, it's me! I'm wanting to know how one would go about getting polar bear to stop gnawing on one's head. Yes, right now would be preferable.
Though I doubt Canada would just let Russia abuse him for fun. Maybe if he gave him some ice cream.
People not see, so to get it back, I had to show up here dressed like this. Canada was sent the same letter, but he doesn't seem that worried about it.
Not worried about it.
No way,
After the whole betrayal thing, I don't think is gonna work.
Hey, Soviet Union, look out.
Finland loves creepy things and has beaten Russia in battle before, but Hima and everyone prefer Sufin. Spain is an oblivious person who withstands a toxic relationship with France and a combative relationship with Romano. Despite all his hardships, he remains optimistic, making him perfect bait for Russia. Though at the same time he cannot read the mood, which makes him similar to Latvia in that regard, and we all know how that'll probably end.
That's right. Your emotions were buried by soul-crushing weather in a totalitarian state.
True, but soon I might probably get to say goodbye to everyone. It makes me pleasure smile to think how they will all be destroyed by my overwhelming power.
France switches from being terrified to finding Russia precious. Russia has a great interest in France's culture, and out of all the Allied treats him like a mentor figure. France in return is more gentle around Russia. For the most part, France has a lot of kinky interest, especially with whipping.
No, you've got it all wrong! Blame Britain!
I find it ironic two problematic characters to ship fit well together.
Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh snap!
Hey, I said stop! Why are you not stopping?
I don't want to stop because you are very not nice to me! Teutonic Knights, I want you to listen to me while you are joking. Your impulses keep getting the best of you. I know you think it is awesome, but I believe it will be even more awesome when those impulses get the worst of you.
Right? I'm sorry, man.
Besides Lithuania, Russia loves Prussia's reaction towards his abuse, while Prussia literally gets sick thinking about him. In modern time the two get along as Prussia has Germany's protection. Any idea of the two's relationship beyond that is ruined in most if not all fanfics about them. Prussia is written to be too submissive and forgiving. Nothing like the Prussia we all come to know. Russia's sadistic tendencies are over-exaggerated, so any chance of the two getting along after their time together in the Soviet Union makes no sense. To make things worse they ruin the childhood romance angle. A fate worse than death. Now time for the best and ultimate Russia ship.
Why did no one say this was ending?